What up, guys? My name is Kong, and today I'm gonna be talking about the Bronx versus vampire, or vampire versus the Bronx. And this movie is produced and produced by Netflix. The movie is essentially about vampire settling in the Bronx in New York, and this is how the story started. So let's talk about what I did like about this movie. Is that the movie is simple, easy to understand, easy to follow, and that's what you need in some movie. Not in all movie, but in this movie, I liked it. It was simple, easy, and I watched it. That is one of the strong points. The other strong point is the actors. They did such a good job as acting like they're a teenager. It's believable that they are just kids living out their world, trying to protect it, not protect, but trying to keep their favorite hotspot, to not be so loud to a realtor or you can say a fund management company. So you get to see that these kids they have a bond with not just the store, but the people who runs it. So that's what I like about that. It's just their relationship, together. How they treat each other, how they talk to each other, how they are there for each other. They are quite representative of what it is. Typical. Not typical, but your normal young kid. They have a group of friends and they're really tight knitted, and that's what I like about this. And then the third point I want to point out is the vampire themselves. They're in the background, which I appreciate because the story really is on these three boys, and it's less on the vampire. You do get to see a little bit of their action. They come out at night and they bite and they levitate, that sort of thing. The typical vampire trait or character, and I like that a lot too. And then I also like that the fourth thing would be the slave of the vampire. He's not actual vampire, but he actually a slave, and he do the bidding for the vampire in the hope of becoming a vampire himself. That was kind of interesting too, to really give the story, a simple story, a little bit more complexity in it. So I like that. What else did I like? I like that the fact that these kids really reference to the Marvel character Blade Runner as a Daywalker, and I like that a lot. That these kids are fairly smart and they understand how to put things in context in which they can understand, in which how they could sort of figure out a way to explain to their parents, which is really hard for the kid, because you as a young kid, you're trying to explain what happened, but adults don't tend to believe in you. So there was a clear moment in this movie. What else did I also like? And I like the ending too. The ending, they refer back to Blade Runner as the Daywalker. They as human are the Daywalker. So I thought that was really interesting. Really a neat way to tie the boat. So what did I not like? I wish we get to see a little bit more of the vampire, their hierarchy. I want to see more of their interaction with other vampire, maybe. I wish there were more interaction, really, among themselves and among them and the vampire and the human a human being, and the kid too. I want to see a little bit more of their power, a little bit more of their not their magic, but powers, so to speak. So that's the only thing I did not. I wish I would get to see more. What else did I not like? I feel like this movie was a little not dry. It is just not deep, because the story is simple and easy. It's just not deep enough to really the character are really three-dimensional. You get understand what's going on. There's meaning behind the talk, the words. This movie doesn't quite have it. It's very surface, but it's easy to understand, and it's just that. So what would the rating I give this movie? I give it a 5 out of 10. I actually enjoyed the movie. I thought it was okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't rated R. It wasn't the best vampire movie. But it does show that you can make an easy, simple vampire movie for your audience to follow. So this is kind of a good example, a good starting point. So anyway, a 5 out of 10, guys. I say watch it when you have a chance. If you run out of vampire movie, maybe watch this one. So anyway, guys, please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and browse to my YouTube channel. I have a lot of content for you guys to check out. Please do so. Most importantly, thank you and take care. Bye-bye.